Hi, welcome back to the channel. We have like 5 or 6 weeks left until 2024 is over, and I've been dealing with a major reading slump this past week or two. November has been rough, guys. I'm glad it's nearly over. Finals have definitely played a part in that, and so I think the reading slump is understandable. I read so much at the beginning of the month, and then having to study for finals, which I'm crossing all my fingers I passed. It just put me in a bit of a reading slump, and so I'm kind of worried about December and how it's going to look reading wise. Not only do I want to end the year on a good note, I want to make sure I'm reading books that I enjoy and that don't put me into a deeper reading slump, but also it's the end of the year, so I want to fill my best books of 2024, my worst books of 2024, and I kind of don't want to find my best book of 2024 the last week of December and then not be able to include it in the video. So, you know, we need to find some balance. I'm also going back home for the holidays and for summer break, and I'll be working and living back at home, which is a whole thing on its own. So, we'll see how much reading I actually get done, as well as how much I'll be able to film. Things will look different. But yeah, reading wise, this is a very, very loose TBR if I've ever seen one. I'm just going to mention a bunch of books that I have on my TBR that I wouldn't mind getting to this month, but also, you know, I'm a mood reader, so we'll see what happens. And why am I struggling to open this nail polish? I'm sorry there's been an angle change. I was struggling so much to open this freaking nail polish. And don't mind me, I'm just going to be painting my nails as I talk about the books that I hope to get to this month. Once again, I'm a huge mood reader. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what I will end up reading, but here are just some of the books that I might end up getting to. I'm also really close to hitting my goal for the year, like my Goodreads reading goal. So I'm not too worried. As long as I read a couple books, it should be fine, because it's the holiday season and Christmas is coming up, and I'm a huge, huge Christmas fan. I thought it would be fun to do a week where I just read Christmassy rom-coms. However, I could also see that getting very, very old. So I don't know, will I do this? Will I not do this? Only time will tell. I might want to turn it into a little vlog. We shall see. So if I do end up doing that, I have a little list of Christmassy rom-coms. However, I'll share those with you if the video does end up happening. But out of all the ones in there, there's one that I am 100% reading. I've been putting it off. It came out this month, if not last month, and I have been putting it off simply because I want to read it around Christmas. I want it to have that atmosphere. Not that it will, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be snowy and cozy and just like that Christmassy, cold winter vibes. And Christmas in Costa Rica is summer. Our summer is starting. It's getting hotter and hotter. It's gonna be gorgeous weather, blue skies, gorgeous sunsets. You know, very, very different vibes. The Christmas season is not cozy, but I still think it'll be fun to read it around the holidays. And that is the book Make the Season Bright. This is by the same author who wrote the Bright Falls trilogy. Delilah Green Doesn't Care, Iris Kelly Doesn't Date, and there's another one. I'm forgetting. There's 3 of them. They'll be on the screen. Delilah Green Doesn't Care is one of my all-time favorite rom-coms. I love that they're all sapphic, and she's just really good at writing. I just love the way that she writes her rom-coms. The characters are believable. They're also, in a way, cozy reads because it's a contemporary romance. I know how it'll end. We will get a happily ever after between 2 sapphics, and it's gonna be pretty spicy and hot. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Make the Season Bright. I will probably start reading that as soon as the calendar switches to December. Then I need to, COC, there's no other option. I need to finish the Greenbone Saga. Once and for all, I'm about 15% into Jade City. It's a 700 plus page book. It's gonna take me a while. Honestly, it might even take me the whole month of December, and that's fine. And then there's 2 short novellas that are prequels, and I'm hoping to get to those as well. And then I'm done with the Greenbone Saga, which has taken this whole year and destroyed me too. It has emotionally wrecked me. It's just Fonda Lee, what have you done to these characters? Why can they cannot get a single break? It's it honestly is really, really sad. And I am not hopeful that I will get a happy ending. So I'm kind of worried. But I will be getting to those books for sure. Then we have another series that I was meant to finish this month and I did not. And that is the Bloodsworn Saga, which is the next two books in, yeah, this one, The Shadow of the Gods. I own them both as ebooks, and I think the reason why I've been putting it off is because I want to have the physical collection. I probably won't though, like not for a while. They're really expensive. And I got this one on a great deal, and I just don't think I'll be able to find that again. But that doesn't mean I should still read them. I've been wanting to. It the first book ended so well. I need to know what's going to happen in the next two. Will I get to them? They're also each like 400, 500 plus. There's only two though. So maybe if I'm feeling Viking inspired, Norse mythology, really cool gods, really cool world building, if I need a bit of adventure, then I'll hit those books. However, after Jade Legacy, I don't know if I'll need a bit of a break. And then we have some very random books on the list. There's Orbital, which is a sci fi, and all I know is that we follow, I could be totally wrong here, we follow a team of astronauts who are on a space station orbiting Earth. And we get to see their perspective of how they view Earth, how they view home, missing their families. I think it's meant to be very philosophical and just like this conversation about humanity and home and family and Earth. And all I've heard is that it's gonna make me cry. And so that's enough to get me hooked. I'm also looking for anything that slightly resembles To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. And I think Orbital might have similar vibes to that. If you've read it, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I've been really getting into sci fi lately. So I think that could be a possible fun read. Or by fun, I mean I'll be shedding quite a few tears, but that sounds like fun to me. As long as I care for the characters, I'm happy. And then we have two arcs that I've been meaning to get to for so long. They come out next year, both. The Staircase in the Woods. I've talked about this book before. I want to start it. I don't know why I haven't. It's a mystery thriller, which are not usually the kind of books I lean towards, but who knows? Maybe I could potentially. Oh, sorry, I just had to make sure that it was recording. I could potentially enjoy this mystery thriller. We follow a group of friends. I believe there's five of them, six of them. And when they were in high school, they all went camping in the middle of the woods. Randomly, this weird staircase showed up from the sky. One of the kids went up the staircase and was never seen again, and the staircase disappeared. 20 years have passed, and the group of friends go back to the woods because their staircase has appeared again, and they have to find out where the hell does it lead, and is their friend okay from 20 years ago. That's all I know. It sounds like a very interesting premise. It sounds like something I have not read before, so I think it could be fun, but I just haven't picked it up for some reason, and hopefully I'll get to it this month. We'll see. Next we have Hungerstone, just another arc, and I don't even know what this book is about. I'm not gonna lie, I purely asked for it due to the cover. I love the cover. This comes out February of 2025. And it says, oh, this is why I picked it out. Hungerstone is a thrilling, seductive sapphic romance for fans of S.T. Gibson's A Diary of Blood. And I've talked about A Diary of Blood. Sapphic, poly, vampires, erotic, fun, sexy times, A Diary of Blood. My reading taste is so bizarre and all over the place. I was just talking about philosophical sci-fi conversations, and I'm like, sapphic, seductive, erotic, vampires? Hit me up. Honestly, I don't even want to read anything else. It said that it's a great book for fans of A Diary of Blood and also for fans of Carmilla, which is the book that inspired Dracula. And I loved Carmilla as well. So I think I'll definitely be picking up Hungerstone and just continue that sapphic trail that I'm going to be starting with, make the season bright. Maybe they'll be good in between books to break off both the Greenbone saga and the Bloodsworn Saga was like a little bit of a more lighthearted, fun read. We'll see. And talking about lighthearted, fun reads, I wanted to include a bit of a cozy, just fun, silly fantasy in here. And so I have the book, I'm Afraid You've Got Dragons. I got this as an audiobook. I'm hoping it's good. To be honest, I haven't even listened to the narration yet, but it sounds fun. I think this is young adult. I might be wrong. No, it says adult. Adult, cozy mystery, fantasy, adventure, dragons, romance. Okay. Let's look at what the premise says. Dragons are coming in the backwater kingdom of fantasy books. Belmontong? I cannot. Belmontage? Belmontong. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm listening to this as an audiobook. Coming in sizes from mouse like vermin. Oh my god, cute tiny dragons. All the way up to fabled kings, which haven't been seen in an age. What is this name? Gaius Aurelius Constantine Heliogabalus Thrax, who would much rather people call him Robert. Okay, I'm definitely reading this book. Has recently inherited his deceased father's job as a dragon exterminator, a career he detests with all his heart. How are you gonna kill mouse like dragons? That's so cute. Things turn from bad to worse when Robert is hired by the royal family to disinfest the entire castle, as Princess Cherise is determined to receive Crown Prince Reginald with the shabby chateau looking its best. Chateau? That's a French word that I do not know how to pronounce. What happens next is not the fairy tale you may be expecting. Okay, I am so much more excited for I'm Afraid You've Got Dragons and Hungerstone than I originally was. I think there's a couple in here that I might not end up getting to, and ones that I'll definitely be prioritizing. But that's my December messy, hopeful TBR. We shall see what actually ends up happening. I managed to paint one hand. This is what I always do. I paint one hand, then it gets chipped, and then I repaint it, and I never get to my right hand. And this is why I usually pay to get my nails done. But I'm about to leave for 2 months, so it matches my shirt though. Cute. Okay, that's my December TBR. Please let me know what books you want to get to in December in this coming month. It's the last month of the year. I don't understand where 2024 has gone, but I'm also so incredibly excited for 2025 to be here. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. I'm also excited to start setting new goals, new reading goals for next year. So, yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you all in my next video. I don't know when that will be or where that will be. This might be the last time we see this background for quite a while. We shall see.